Okay. I haven't been streaming in fucking ages, dude. And I'm kind of dark. Is this real? Let's see. Shall we make that a little brighter? Maybe? Oh, what the fucking hell, dude? It's actually so annoying that every fucking shithead in NPC can just throw stuff at you. I wanted to do some Quailin testing because I've seen there's a cheese for him. Where you can just I have to get back into it, man. Holy shit. So there's a cheese. Apparently there's like a ledge you can drop onto, like a little platform, and he'll just jump off. I don't know. You'd obviously have to see how consistent that is. That being said, let's search for the ledge first. If it's not that consistent, this will probably be something you do very, very early on the run, though. I wish I could no clip. Can I do that here? No gravity. No gravity, no map, free camera? How can I move? Wait, how is this free camera? Hello? So, free camera. How can I move? What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. For some reason that just doesn't work for me. No clip, okay. I cannot... Does it not work with... It just doesn't work for some reason. It's weird. Let's see. As I said, I've seen some clip where somebody did it. We just have to find the ledge now. That looks like it could be the ledge. Now, obviously, we couldn't. We couldn't. If we are getting invaded, we can use torrent. So we should be able to do this. Yep. We need to be able to do this without torrent. In order to make it consistently work, right? Well, how would you go about dropping down there? Maybe just... Maybe you have to like jump off and then... That looked okay. That didn't look bad. So... Where would you stand? Let's try this again. I should probably stand. Maybe posture check is enough. Okay. So we have to find it. So if I just go here, if I get invaded like here and then just run straight out or something towards this gap, then jump from here. I have to like see how this worked again. Somehow like this. So you just jump. That was not it. That was incredibly bad. I have to check this again because it's been some time. It's essentially the same jump as, yeah, as when you do the same as if you were to do noble skip or something. Like the first part of noble skip. Hmm. It would be cool if there's an easier way to get down there though. So maybe you can just walk off or something. It looks really dangerous to just walk off though. Nah. You probably can't do that. Nope. You'd have to do like a strife jump or something. Okay. Some of the fucking music is still like so loud for me. I might have to do it differently in the future. I'll just do it like that. I have to find another way of doing the music in the future. Maybe I'll just abandon Spotify completely and just use YouTube Music. Not gonna lie, it's better anyways. Somehow. What if I just walk off here? Yeah, it's just not good enough. You have to do a strife jump like that. It's a shame you can't horse while being invaded. Otherwise this will be much easier, obviously. I don't know if you could maybe like roll into this thing though. Nope. Not possible. But I think that will like I've looked at all the remembrance bosses in the DLC. And I feel like I genuinely feel like Pierce is maybe the best damage type for them. Cause it like on the majority of bosses, Pierce is probably the best. To have. In combination with Flame Spear and Pierce, it's just the best. I would love to use the Fire Knight's Greatsword. But obviously it's a farm weapon, which is really unfortunate. Oh, there's another problem. Even if you manage to even if you manage to cheese Quaylin or Krillin, we have to still get this one. Yeah, that's kind of the problem here. We have to kill one of these two enemies to get it. Yeah, I guess fighting the Omen Killer would be the lesser evil to get this one. You could do it with like a +0 probably as well. And then you would have cheesed Quaylin, kill the Omen killer +0. I feel like there's also backstab loop for them. And then you have his sword, which is pierce and fire. What I just, yeah. Dude, sometimes it just doesn't work. I should probably get more consistent when I want to do this. Okay, let's try this again. So if I just jump off. How do you say that? Relux? Lumina Relux? Thank you for the follow, man. Never mind. Why is this jump so hard? We got it a few times now, but I feel like as soon as I get invaded, I'll just fuck it up. Maybe there's like another spot, man. Oh, this one actually looks... Yeah, that one is easier. But this one also, like, it totally looks like he could just drop onto you as well. Oops. Like, this one is safer, but it almost looks like too safe, and as Quaylin could just drop down and all of a sudden stand next to you. Quaylin, I don't know. So, right here is a safer spot. You could just stand here and then, I guess, hope that he yeets himself off the cliff. The alternative seems like better if you can do the jump consistently. That being said, it's a hard jump, man. You really have to... Why can't I do it anymore? So, you jump, you attack, and then... Like this, somehow. So, wait, is this the ledge? Yeah. So, I want to jump, attack, and then it doesn't work. Oh my god, man. I just don't know how it works when you have to delay the attack so much. Like, when I'm doing it here, I just pretty much instantly attack, right? But what happens if I have to delay the attack? Like, maybe you have to... So that didn't do anything. Yeah, you'd have to be insanely consistent at this jump. Because even though it's just a few minutes in, dude, like, you have no way of saving this, right? Yeah, but maybe there's like a way to... Maybe do like really like baby jump or something. And you only have pretty much, you have one try to hit this, right? Because Quaylin will be more or less like right behind you. Maybe like a second try if you just miss the first one in landing on top of this cliff. Yeah, dude, what do you do, man? Maybe you could... I wonder if you could like maybe roll into that. Nope. Why is it so hard, man? Come on, dude. Because I just feel like the other one is not consistent enough, dude. Like, for him to just fall down instead of just dropping next to you. Maybe you can, like, be here. Nope. This is the most stupid stuff ever again. Okay. Maybe, like, this one is easier. If I just do it here. Because it's, like, higher up. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I don't have to cover as much distance with the strafe. If I drop here. Oh, but you... Oh, yeah, but... You slide off there. That's not good. Like, this looked very good to me, but you slide off there. Yeah, I feel like this part you just slide off. This one here. Hmm. How would you go about doing this? Yeah, but... Yeah, you just slide off when you go more to the right. And since it's like a jump where you have to recover from, you can't instantly like walk so you don't slide off. I wish you could look at the collision here, but somehow it doesn't work anymore. Yeah. I feel like at some point you could really like look at how the ground is at the ground hitbox, so to say. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Why doesn't this work? I don't understand how this works. Maybe I was just lucky that this one section I wanted to look at actually had a color. I don't know. So here's still safe, and everything to the right of that is not safe anymore. Oh, this is probably the most boring shit I've ever done. I will just try to test the easier thing now. So the easier thing was like off here, so like kind of right, left to the birds or something. Then you just I feel like here you can literally just walk off like this. I don't know if he has any incantations that could get you. I don't know if he has like this fire serpent incantation. Yeah, but maybe also just because here you also slide off. So maybe if you, I don't know. Let's just test some invasions here. Because I think it would be really cool if you could like. I feel like you should always. The Omen Killer is not that hard. And he's right on the way. So let's try this. So you would like enter here or something. You'd have to obviously pick up the thing. I don't know where the pickup is, like maybe here. Or maybe back here. Then he spawns. And then we want to be left to the birds. Somewhere around here. Haha. Yeah. So that's kind of the issue. Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't consider this. Never mind. All this was for nothing. Because you have to defeat him 2 times in order to get his sword. I did the key. I didn't know that. I thought he gives you the key always at the church. That is so sad. This is super annoying. Because I think these 2 weapons, like Fire Knight's Greatsword and Quayland's Greatsword, I feel like they are insanely good weapons. And it's super sad that they are both hidden behind garbage. Like the one is only farmed, right? The Fire Knight's Greatsword is only farmed. This one is hidden behind 2 invasions. If it was, man, as if 1 fucking garbage invasion was enough. Hi Freddy. I hate the DLC. No, just kidding. I love it, but it's so annoying that every good weapon is hidden behind some garbage, man. How are you, by the way? We haven't talked in like ages. I feel like last time was when I got the run or something. But I to be fair, I changed. I totally like swapped up the times when I'm online. I totally went for another schedule. Okay. Can we just see the DLC weapons here? Like, the best weapons are just hidden behind... I hate that you... The best weapons are, like, so hard to get, man. Oh. Wow, that's cool. Although I'm not that... I don't know. If I go on vacation, I don't really go to, like, the mountains or like, you know, to go ski or something. I'm not really... Like, when I go on vacation, I hate to go to places where it's, like, cold. Because then you... I don't know. It's really exhausting. So I haven't really... Nah. That's not my type of thing. Shadow of the Ocean. I'd like to go to places where it's, like, nice and warm. Like Italy or something. I love Italy. The food is really good. I guess. But yeah, I don't know. What did you get? What was really good? I also had good like insane food on Saturday. We went out to like a restaurant nearby. They have like really really like giant schnitzels, you know? That's so cool. Yeah, but every cool weapon is hidden behind garbage. Every cool weapon. Although, to be fair, if you wanted to do the setup, you could okay. I've never heard of Germknödel, but I at least know Kaiserschmarrn and Apfelstrudel, of course. Sounds good. Yeah, we had like a giant schnitzel, lul, with fries and stuff. Was insanely good. Yeah, I've been spending my time with the DLC and I started playing some Dark Souls 2. And then there was some super weird thing that happened on YouTube the other day. Like all of a sudden, I don't know. At first, I feel like the first time I played Dark Souls 2, or maybe it was the second time, I don't know. But I got raided on the same day twice. That was insane. That was insane, but that's like 1 or 2 weeks ago already. So that was insane. But then, I don't know, like a week later or something, I was just casually playing Dark Souls 2. And then the YouTube stream, it's sweet noodle with vanilla sauce and poppy. Okay. I didn't know what that was. I've never heard of it. I don't know. I'm not that much into, I don't know, traditional German desserts. I don't know. I'm not a big dessert guy, I feel like. I hate that every good weapon is like so hard to get in this DLC. Every single one. All of them are so hard to get. Yeah. Like you... like I really wanna... I would really like to use the Fire Knight's Greatsword on a run. Haven't played DLC in ages. Same, dude. Like, I obviously played it when it came out, when it launched. I played it once back then, and then I never touched it again. So it's like really... it's really like a second first playthrough kind of, because because it's almost like not a year, but like half a year or something since I last touched it. I never fought the nerfed Consort Rodan. I only fought the like insane overtuned version. I don't know. And I don't know what happened, but I played through the DLC once, and I feel like I went back to Dark Souls 3 or something. Cause I haven't at that point in time, I was in the middle of the first playthrough of Dark Souls 3. I fought Renana twice and gathered some loot for my challenge runs. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird coming back to the DLC. It's exciting, but dude, the frames are so bad. Like, in the Romana arena, I had like fights where it just dropped down to like 30, 40 FPS or something, 45 or something. That's just so horrible, man. I wish people would like optimize their games nowadays, but everybody just stopped doing it. Yeah, but it's such a shame that every good weapon is hidden behind some garbage, man. Like, I really want to use the Fire Knight's Greatsword, but it's, of course, it has to be a farm weapon. Fuck you. What's next? The Meshmer's Axe is, like, apparently the best axe now. What is... Of course it has to be farmed. Fuck you. Claws of Night are like... I feel like they are insanely good. And they are actually like the... Seems like the easiest to get out of all of them. And takes some time, right? Though... Oh... I could source it on my AP1 no reflect run. I'm spoiled. Ah, man, I have to continue that as well. I just... Man, it's so hard, dude. Like, I can't imagine how hard that would be without... without not... Like not being able to parry. Because Dude, I trained this fight for... Because I want to do it, right? I want to finish this push-up run, so I just kind of trained in secret, offline. But it's just so hard, man. The fight is just so long. And I feel like... Like, I looked at some gameplay of other guys, and I optimized the fight as much as I could, but it takes so fucking long, dude. It's like, it's so hard, man. Yeah, but technically, you could... If I see that correctly... You could get the Claws of Night without too much, like, boss efforts. You'd have to, I don't know. You have to get ring both bells or something. I don't know if that's even possible without stealth, if you can even, like, enter this area without stealth. But you could access both of them without fighting a boss, right? You just run through. Here you'd have to... Wait, let's turn this off. Like, either you come down here and go this way and then end up here and then you can go on... I feel like you can go across the beach and then drop down here into the finger rune. I think there's also a cave here that connects this. And then there's a cheese for the Anna invader or something. And then she drops the Claws of Knights. So that's like one of the easier weapons to get. But then, yeah, of course, Dragon Hunter Katana is hidden behind, or it's not hidden, but it's... You have to fight a garbage NPC for that. Rakshasa, you have to fight an even more garbage NPC for that. I don't know. I also hate that every single seal in the DLC is like a somber seal, a smithing stone seal. I wish there was a somber seal. As much harder since you play no course some demon, but yeah, that's like what makes this fun run. This kill so insanely long, dude. Like I optimized my Genichiro so insanely hard compared to when I last fought it, like compared to when I started, and it still takes so long, man. And just Ishin, dude. I don't know. I don't think I ever got like first got like past Ishin's first phase. Yeah, at all. Without cheating. It isn't. I want to do it at some point, but I just, I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience right now. I'm kind of more motivated to do DLC runs right now because I got the base game remembrances. Now I want to kind of start like a DLC run. I don't know. I love Sekiro, but I just can't be playing it all the time. And Elden Ring is, I don't know, it's so much bigger and so much more stuff to do. And now that I feel like I'm kind of done with the main game, the DLC is calling me. I don't know. But it's really hard. The DLC is so hard, dude. I guess I'm making it too hard. I'm making it so hard on myself. So that's to be fair. It doesn't have to be that hard, but it's just like if we check team hit list, they allow you to start into there's this category DLC only, right? And they allow you to start in with like characters like that's so let's check this. Non-fresh starts, NG plus. Specific rules for DLC, no main game runs. You can be like 125, so you could go into the DLC with like a fully built out in like. But that's no fun, dude. Like, what do? Like, you go in with like Starfist quality build, have like Golden Vow and Howl ready. And then you just smack these bosses. That's like, I don't know. It's not that much fun to me, to be honest. It doesn't sound like fun. Especially the any percent would literally just be you go kill Romana first probably because it's a garbage boss, and then you kill Mesmer, and then you kill Leda, and then you kill Consort. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a proper no-hit run that way, you know? It just feel like as if you were like no-hitting a gauntlet in Sekiro. Because I think if you had Starfist and Golden Vow and Howl and proper talismans, you wouldn't even need to pick up the fragments or something. I think you could just literally go in with 0 fragments. Obviously you would pick the ones up on the way, but I don't know. So what I thought of was doing a run that's like similar to Geno's run. I don't know if you watched that, but Geno essentially started a new character in the DLC and decided to not use main game at all. So he collected all the smithing stones and no hit the DLC that way, just without main game. Bureau got bad connection. Aye, we hate bad connection. I wish I could. I don't know. Better internet would be cool for me as well. What do I do, man? Is there any other weapons? I guess this one is like the only somber thing you can cast stuff with. But obviously, killing Matter first would be painful. I guess we wouldn't have to kill first. Let's think here for a second. If I were to do eventually like an all remembrances DLC run, you could think about doing Matter, and then you get the staff for Leda. That would be cool. This is literally like the only somber seal staff hybrid that you have. All the other seals are unfortunately smoothing stones. I hate that, man. What is this boost? Discus of Light, Triple Ring of Light, Radagon of Light, Multi-Raid Ring of Light. Oh, so this doesn't even boost like the Mikola's Light? I totally thought it did. Yeah, maybe that's like an option on an all remembrances run or something. You get that stuff. The problem would be that you... yeah, the scaling wouldn't be all too good, right? But I'm guessing if you... like, I'm talking leather. If you just summon... how's the guy called? I don't know. You can summon an NPC for leather. I'm guessing if you just upgrade the seal, the staff to +9 or maybe even +10 and have like... you wouldn't deal that much damage, but obviously you have the NPC that can tank you for you. I'm just curious as to what the requirements are. Yeah, that's bad again. Of course. Of course, it would have been too good. It would have been too good. Of course the fucking staff needs 25 in and 25 faith. That's so sad. Okay, so that's also not really working. Like, they designed the DLC to be like its own game, but kind of, in a way, right? But then it's just missing a few things to be its own game, man. That's so sad. I really wish there was like a somber seal. I don't know. Because I feel like the only... it's like the best option against Leda, right? To have like a seal and then let the NPC tank for you and then just spam her. You could crouch poke, but obviously like the best weapon for that is farmed. That one's hidden behind an NPC and you would never even go there. I wonder how the Smith script shield is. But it's also smithing stones, right? I don't think it's somber. Where is it? Perfume bottles. Please be somber. Of course it isn't. That would have to be the worst weapons. The weapons where you can change the edge of war, but they are still smithing stone weapons. Hi, welcome back. I said it just a few seconds ago, but the DLC, they designed it to be its own game, but then it's missing a few games to be its complete own game, man. I really wish you had a viable somber seal or something. Like, all of these are smithing stones. That's so sad. I just really wish there was like a somber seal. This makes the leather fight so... or just not have leather in it. That would be the best option. Right? If you didn't have leather, you wouldn't need a seal. Just fuck leather, dude. Fuck every NPC. How many NPC bosses are in this DLC, man? Too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 too many already, dude. There's more. Lamenter. For what do you... yeah, just for leather, dude. in order to no-hit leather, I want to use, like, I've seen, I have to, like, get informed for, like, how people no-hit leather. It will be hard because most people just come into the DLC with a pre-built character, and then I just use either, like, Wave of Gold or something like that. But if you're trying to use only stuff in the DLC, as far as I know, there's two options. Either you get a greatsword and crouch poke her. That seems like a pretty okay-ish strat. Although you could probably do the same. I want to try that. You can crouch poke NPCs in the deep, as a, like, leather. You can crouch poke leather because leather will pretty much never roll out of you. Like, if you attack leather, she will not roll out of it. She's just so fucking, I don't know, they coded her to be insanely aggressive. So she will just not roll out of it. So you can just crouch poke her for so fucking long. But then again, obviously, we are trying to use only weapons in the DLC, so we would need a Colossus sword. Did I say great sword before? Yeah. And obviously the best greatsword again is farmed, which is garbage. These two are behind leather. This one is behind an NPC in an area where you would never go to, realistically. And that leaves us with the Ancient Meteoric Greatsword, which is, honestly speaking, not that good. You have to dump a lot of Arcane, which is pretty much useless. I want to like this sword, but it's kind of disappointing, to be honest. It looks insanely cool, and the Ash of War is cool, but the Ash of War is just not really consistent for NPCs. Like, they can roll out of it. That's so sad. Whoops. Oops, I need some FP. Can I get some... Do we have some FP, please? I feel like on Dragon Man you can do almost like the same exact like strat as for leather. You could just crouch poke them because they don't roll out of it. Dude, can I please just use it, man? Nice. Yeah, but the sword is not that good, man. Like the AR is pretty low. It's split damage, unfortunately. Like, it's just 50 damage are just wasted because it's kind of magical and not that much. You have to dump 19 Arcane, which it doesn't really give you anything else. Like, the Arcane is pretty much wasted. Because it's just, I don't know. You just waste it, essentially. Yeah. But what you can do on these NPCs is... Can you stop? Okay, so you just crouch poke them because they will... Okay, now I just delayed because I'm stupid. But leather will essentially not roll out of it. That's so funny, actually. And I feel like Dragon Man is kind of similar. Dragon Man rolls out of it sometimes, but it's still like a very good strat against them. I don't think NPCs in the main game work the same. Oops. Oh wow. Yeah, that's... Oh man, talk about fucking shitty NPC bosses. Every good boss in this Almost every good boss in this DLC is hidden behind some fucking garbage boss. Like, Bale is hidden behind a garbage NPC, Dragon Man. Midra is hidden behind a garbage boss, which isn't an NPC, but it's... Okay, now we actually rolled out of it. It's crazy. Of course you have to roll, dudes. Yeah, the damage is just so low, dude. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so that is the one option I could do against NPCs. Or I get a seal and just... I couldn't do that for Dragon Man, probably. I could get a seal. Either the Fire Knight seal or the... How's it called? The Dry Leaf seal? And I could use... Either you use Knight's Lightning Spear, but that's kind of out of the way. So the better option, or the more convenient option would probably be Pest Thread Spears in combination with Wrath from Afar. And that would probably work pretty well on leather. But obviously you'd have to upgrade that seal as well. And it's no problem to find enough smithing stones for one weapon in a DLC. But 2 weapons, that's kind of rough already. Bolt the King. Thank you so much for your follow. Ah, okay. Never mind. How come I only see these bots on Twitch and never on YouTube? That's why I think it's so sad that there's no Somber Seal in the DLC. Or at least, like or at least a good Somber weapon. A good Somber weapon that you could access without, I don't know. I have to look into strats for leather. Maybe... like I tried the Great Katana on Dragon Man. It seems pretty good. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty okay. Because it also, like, stun locks if you spam... like, it doesn't stun lock, but... As I said, like, NPCs rarely roll out of stuff in a DLC. So, if I get an opening... Not that one. Like that. Fuck you. Fuck you. I would have to fight him like that, essentially. You can backstab here if you're fast enough. I probably think this is not safe to do here. Oh shit, yeah. Also, I hate Dragon Man, dude. Although he's like probably one of the better NPC fights, if you compare them to the other garbage. The problem is just that his Ash of War gives him instant hyper armor, which is super dangerous. Oh wow, and this fucking statue on the ground, that is what is most annoying about this fight, probably. This fucking statue in the middle of the fucking arena that you cannot just walk over. They made some really insane bosses in the DLC, but they also made probably a few of the worst bosses they've ever made, to be honest. I'm looking at, like, obviously Lamenter, then Hippo, Leather, of course. Like, on my first playthrough, I literally had like a... Oh, I should probably... I will probably... Yeah, I don't know. I now went back to also doing naps again in the afternoon. More like late afternoon. Normally I take like a super big nap from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. or something now. Of course. Dude. I don't know, man. I don't think NPC bosses should exist, to be honest. Just, I don't know. Sleep well. I don't know what you say. I hope you don't oversleep again. Because that's so dangerous, right? If you oversleep and then you can't really, like, sleep at night, and then your kind of rhythm is all fucked up, man. Your sleep schedule. I hate when that happens. Also happened to me, like, last night. Fuck off, last week. God, I really fucking hate this NPC garbage that they made here. Oops. What am I doing even at this point? Oh my god, come on, it's... Hold on, I got a message on Discord. Thank you so much, Link. Okay, that's nice. I'll have to check that out. Is anybody here? Make sure to follow Lank. I think, what is his handle on Twitch? Like, Lank SSBM or something? Or SPBM? I don't know. He just helped me with some stuff I need to take care of. Thank you so much, Sir Lank. I don't know, maybe this is the weapon I have to go with. I need this... Fuck you. What would the build be, though? Maybe I would use the... I don't know, I technically don't need... Maybe you get the... Why is it... Dude, why don't I have the stats? Maybe you could go with the Meteoric or Greatsword. Use the Arcane Talisman to reach the Arcane, so you don't waste so many stats, because you kind of only want to use it in the NPC fights, kind of, I don't know. And there you don't really need Blade of Mercy. I don't know if that's safe at all. Okay. No, why did I do that? Oh, I misclicked, dude. Why do I have to deal with fucking bad NPC bosses, man? The problem on this fight is obviously that $700 damage. Fucking 700 damage, dude. I mean, it's probably just super bad on unupgraded. Dude, I don't know. Can you give me a jump attack, please? I don't know, I press my button 2 times and and the fucking Ash of War just doesn't come out, man. I don't think I wish the Ash of War was like more consistent. I wish it was a 2 combo. But but then still I couldn't use it carelessly, because he like gets instant hyper armor from his Ash of War as well. Right? God, can you please go fuck yourself, dude? If I wanted to use the Ash of War here, the only save opening is probably the jump attack, but then I have to be far away enough to not have to roll the jump attack. This is not safe. That's the problem. Kind of. And it costs a lot of mana, a lot of FP as well. I really wish you could just do that to NPCs, man. Can you do a jump attack? This just... It's not 100%. That's the problem. And also this weapon is just... I don't know. What the actual fuck. I wish you didn't have to waste so many stats into Arcane with this weapon. But let's think, how would a build look like with this weapon? You'd instantly get this weapon from the forge. You would... And then you would go for a strength build. What I also think is super sad that... There's this weapon, right? There's the Alabaster Lord Sword. I don't know if there's something unique about it, but if I remember correctly, with the Alabaster Lord Sword... Alabaster? Is it Alabaster or Alabastar? Oh no, I just totally... Alabaster. Yeah. With this sword, if you don't have the 18 int, only the magic damage portion is like, has this minus instead of the plus, right? But if I On this weapon, it's different. On this weapon, if I don't have enough arcane, it's not only the magic damage part that is not like working properly. Properly, is what. Yeah. So I guess I can quickly just prove that if I type Alabaster Lord Sword here. As you see, if I don't have enough int, but only the magic damage portion is not working correctly. But the physical damage portion is. And it's sad that it isn't the same case with this one. So I assume arcane scales like a little bit for physical damage as well. But then again, the arcane scaling is so bad anyways, I feel like. Meteoric? Is that written correct? Okay, that's correct. Like a D, man. It's so bad. It's like mainly a strength weapon. But for being mainly a strength weapon, having to waste 19 points in arcane is so sad. So if I use this weapon, I would probably only ever use it together with the arcane talisman, because I don't want to waste so many stats, dude. It's fine, because when would I use it, like, realistically? Mostly on NPCs. And there we don't really need the Blade of Mercy. I guess I wouldn't use this one. And then I could have either the diaphragm or the Blade of Mercy still. But then... yeah, this would be a strength weapon then. So we would go with... we would get this weapon, kill Nile, and use this one as our main weapon. This could be actually like a good call. We would just use this one mainly with a heavy infusion. Maybe use the flame spear, but actually go for a fire infusion instead of a flame art infusion, because fire infusion scales with strength, right? So that could be a build, but then I would still have to... get good with this weapon on NPC fights. Fuck you. That was probably too slow. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know if that would be enough damage. Like, we could try a +9 version here, because maybe even +10. I don't know. Are there any? There's probably a bunch of Somber 10s here, right? How's it called? Like Somber Ancient? Okay, there's not a single Somber 10 that you can just pick up. I guess that means that the forges... that's... I don't know if I think that's stupid, but the forges, all of them, or like 2 of them, give you as main reward a Somber weapon, but not a Somber 10, but a Smithing 25 instead. I don't know, I think that's kind of stupid. Okay, let's try a +9 version real quick. Let's see how the damage looks here. Yeah, look at that. Like, nice arcane scaling on the magic stat, man. +12. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. What is that AR on that? It's still high. 1 point. Yeah, but if you compare that with like a fire infused katana, great katana, and would probably, I don't know. Let's see how the damage is looking with a +9 one here. Can you stop doing that? 1.2. Okay. I mean, what I could do is, that was, I don't know, pretty bad. Oh shit, I forgot. That's an opening. Yeah, having a great sword is so valuable. Having a great sword is so fucking valuable, dude. But I mean, a +9 fight is also looking severely different than a +0 fight. So you die, but you can't sleep. I know that. I also didn't eat anything today, but I don't know. I need to lose some weight, so let's try. Let's try Great Katana. A +25 is reasonable. Flame Spear on Fire Infusion. How much AR are we looking at here? Yeah, that's already more. And my stats are horrible. I guess. I just have to get good, man. That's the problem here. Yeah, that's what I cannot do. I cannot. The third one is easily fast enough, but it has much less range than the first two. At least it feels like that. Let's try +25 again. The thing is, you could probably punish that, to be honest. Because the dodge attack is so insanely fast on the Great Katana. I don't know if that's actually a consistent thing to do here. Oh, I always forget the follow-up, dude. I always forget about the follow-up. It's just... I guess I could, like... miss out on the opening I get when he wants to drink. And rebuff instead. That was a running or two. Oh shit. I could have kept, kept going. What the hell, dude? He just rolls that shit, man. So we just do that here instead of getting him into a combo. Then we can fight the second half of the fight also buffed. Because I don't think buffing after a backstab is safe at all here, if I'm being honest. That was the mistake I did before. The low range follow-up I can only do when I'm close enough. I don't know. Yeah, Dragon Man seems okay. I just have to get good, man. I just have to get good. I want to use the Great Katana. And I did it again, by the way. I feel like he can't do the two-handed heavy follow-up. Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, now we just get out. Because... Oh no, I'm stupid. He didn't heal before? Oh, I cancelled him out of it with Flame Spear. Oh wow. Okay, I might have gotten the hang of this fight now. At least when it comes to a higher damage kill like this with plus 25, which is is very good. Like it's good, but it's also reasonable for this fight. You can easily get that. Can you give me a jump attack? Okay, be careful of the one-handed heavy attacks. Funnily enough, way more dangerous than two-handed heavy attacks. So here we just... No! Okay, I'm stupid. I was a little impatient here. Can we find a window to buff here? It doesn't seem like we can. Come on. But what mostly happens on the backstab is... Okay, no. I'm doing that wrong. I can't run away from after the backstab. I need to walk away. I just need to walk away from this. I just need to walk away from these mistakes. Hoo-hoo. Fuck you. This is easily the most dangerous stuff you can do. Like when he's walking like that and then suddenly he's sprinting and giving you the sprinting light attack, the poke. It's so extremely fast. I probably shouldn't have attacked there. I should have just gotten out of it. Okay, here we will buff drink. And we just rebuff for the second half of the fight instead of taking the window. And here we walk away. I could have just did the... I should have done the last attack. And almost, yeah, killed myself. I'm not really... I want to do at least one run with the Great Katana, because I like it so much. It's probably my favorite weapon in the entire game, I would say. But it's just, I don't know if it was... I don't think it's the weapon I would use for an All Remembrances DLC run. Because Slash is just not that good, man. I hate to break it, but... On the Remembrance bosses, overall, Slash is just not that good. Okay. That's what I meant, dude. I have to... I wanted to rebuff on this one. Stay away from that fucking statue, man. It's so bad. Okay, yeah. Bitch. Okay, rebuff. Oh my god, man. Bitch. Imagine that... Like, every NPC boss could be a boss that was actually fun if it wasn't an NPC boss. And every single one of these arenas could actually be a fun boss. I wonder how the fight on... I haven't really tested a proper damage fight on Gaius yet. I think that's also safe, actually. Dude, that was kind of scary. I could have went into this as well. I really hope that... Because what I'm afraid of is that Dragonman has just insanely low poise, and that you can't do this to other NPCs. I really hope you can do that to Leda as well. That would be so cool. But I'm kind of afraid that you can't do that. I wish the arcane scaling was higher, by the way. Because if the arcane scaling was like actually something you'd have to consider, then it would open up to... I don't know. If the arcane scaling was better, this weapon was like actually worth considering. Like, because you could also go arcane on this weapon with, like, together with, how's it called? Shriek of Sorrow. You could go with like a full-on arcane build. Shriek of Sorrow. Occult infusion on some other weapon together with the Ancient Meteoric or Greatsword. But yeah, it's a shame that the arcane scaling is just non-existent. Pretty much. I don't know. I wanna fight Nile once more here. Gaius. Gaius. I need fly mold. Because what I tested is, oops. Oh shit, okay. What I tested for Nile is Blast Zero Kill. And it's surprisingly fast, dude. Like, it's insane how fast this kill is, by the way. It's not even funny. I mean, yeah, rot. That's what you have to get, though. Lol. Otherwise, it's not that fast. But you can buy poison grease from Tholier. From Tholier. Is that how you say that? Or whatever. You can buy poison grease from Tholier. And you can put it on the backhand blade, which is just a free pickup. You always have enough stats to use that. Kind of. Pretty much. And then it's not that much worse than the rod strat. Let's open the timer here. The thing is, though, that I probably wouldn't have as much endurance. Maybe like 15 or something. I do need 18 dex for the Great Katana to work, though. So this would be more like it. Shit. I hate fucking... I hate Life Spirit for that, kind of. That... Okay, whatever. So what I would do for this skill is I buff. I have to do this. I've been here a long time at the wars or stuff and how the kids are alive, but I only get to see them like once every 10 years. Oh my god. Man, how are you, dudes? It really has been some time. I guess I haven't played Dark Souls 1. But I'm just so hyped to play the Elden Ring DLC. I'm trying to not show anything here. But I wanted to fight a boss. But maybe you've actually heard of him because he's so... He kind of got famous for his charge attack. And everybody just thinks he's totally garbage because of his charge attack, but actually the boss is like insanely good. Yeah, I really... I'm waiting for Dark Souls to go on discounts. Well, I just got a key. I just got a key for super cheap. I feel like you can pick up Steam keys for like 14 bucks or something. 15 euros, something like that. I'm pretty sure at least. Like, I don't know. It's probably... I don't know if... Risk of Rain 2. I've never heard of that. I don't know. there's so many games coming out and everything, but I'm just totally caught up in Elden Ring, dude. And like now that I'm more or less like for my terms done with the main game, not for ever, but for now, I know it all remembrances. The next thing I would do in the main game is probably an any % route, only sorcery or only incantations, but not now. And now I'm just super hyped to like get into the DLC and just get to know the bosses and maybe do like at least like 2 runs on the DLC. Yeah, but I feel like used to Scholar or something. Key, Steam key. I feel like it's super cheap, to be honest. $14, 17. Yeah. Oh, you know the Hawk Rider? Then I can fight this without any problems, cause I love this fight, dude. I love the Hawk Rider fight. It's probably I haven't learned up until this point. I only learned the Hawk Rider and Roman the other one kind of. But so far, like even on my first playthrough, this was easily one of my favorite bosses, man. I really love the fight. I also did like the other day. It wasn't on stream, but the other day I did like an NG +7. It wasn't rune level 1. It was not rune level 1. But I did an NG +7, a +0 weapon, and 0 blessing kill on the Hawk Rider. I really love the fight, dudes. Right now I'm just testing for future runs. How easy... That's so ironic because... Yeah, but they are just bad, to be honest. They are bad. They are literally bad. I need to stun. They are literally... It's literally a skill issue. The thing is, I can understand that the charge is like... It's kind of hard to dodge. But first of all, you have tools. There's Quick Step, there's Bloodhound Step that you can use. Oh, what am I doing? There's Quick Step, there's Bloodhound Step, there's an iframe talisman in the DLC that you can use to dodge it more easily. And another thing is that if you play correctly, you literally only have to dodge this move once. You only have to dodge this move once. The way I fight him, I only have to dodge it once. Because if you stay close to him the whole time, he doesn't do it. How is Dark Souls 2? I'm actually curious about your opinion, since it's different between people like it or hate it. I liked it, man. It's just there's some things that that really annoy me. But in general, I really enjoyed it. The thing that annoyed me most, and easily most, is the durability in this game. The durability was so annoying. Because, I feel like in Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, there's like an overall durability, and It doesn't reset when you rest. And you just have to go to the blacksmith once in a while. And then pay for it. In Dark Souls 2, it resets... No hit, by the way. +0. I guess we had rot. The durability is so annoying in Dark Souls 2. It's so incredibly low. Like... It doesn't really fit, because you have so many healing items in the game that you can explore really, really long without having to rest. But then your weapon will break, man. It's so annoying, dude. And I have one of the weapons that have higher durability. I played with, like, the Great Club. Not the Great Club, the Large Club. The Large Club is so insane, by the way. I recommend you, if you play the game, if you find a Large Club, it's like the Zweihander of Dark Souls 2. It pancakes people with the R2. It's literally like the Zweihander of Dark Souls 2. Because you have the... Yeah, you have the pancake on the R2. It's so cool. And it's one of the weapons that have higher... It's on the higher end of the durability. It has like 70 or something. But still, if I go through the level and explore... And like maybe come across a grace and don't... a bonfire and don't want to light it because it will respawn all the enemies, then eventually my fucking weapon will break, man. It's so fucking annoying, dude. It's so annoying. I don't know what to say. And so that's easily like the thing that annoyed me most about Dark Souls 2. I can understand that people like are annoyed by the ADP stats. For example, sometimes in Dark Souls 1 I will literally forget yeah, that's normal. Like, I never had to worry about durability in my life. In Dark Souls 3 it's fine. Because it's the same as in Dark Souls 2. Because you just... I don't know, but maybe like the bonfires are closer together or something? Or the levels are more distinctly like divided so that you can just rest without having to worry that a bunch of enemies respawn and you have to go through them again. And in Demon Souls it's the same as in Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1. It's like just an overall durability, and just whenever you get to, I don't know, the harp or something, you just go to the smith and just repair all and it's fine. It costs money though, but it's not that much. And you don't have to worry about it. But in Dark Souls 2, like, I'm constantly, my fucking large club is at risk. It's always breaking. You almost like have to carry at least 2 weapons. Or something. Then there's not, at least you can buy a few repair powders, there's not many. There's not an unlimited amount of repair powders you can buy, at least I haven't found it yet. I'm not that deep in, but... And I also haven't found I was so desperately, dude. I found like a sorcery guy. And he didn't want to talk to me because I didn't have enough intelligence. And in hopes that he will sell me the fucking repair sorcery, I leveled intelligence. And then he didn't have the repair sorcery. So I also didn't find that. If it's even in the game. I really hope it's in the game. I don't know if it is. Because that would be insane if there's no repair sorcery in this game. Did I rebirth already? No, I did, yeah. In this one, I'd say you only have to repair your weapon like twice in the whole 40 hours. Yeah. Yeah. In Dark Souls 3, you just never worry about it. In Demon Souls, it's similar to Dark Souls 1, right? But in Dark Souls 2, like, constantly my fucking weapon is at risk, dude. It's so annoying. Yeah, I had, like... I don't know why I started with this character. I feel like I started with the starting class that has, like, a bow. Because I felt like, yeah, bow, I don't know, useful. And then this character had like the lowest amount of ADP possible, and also like super low everything. I don't know. It was kind of funny. Hey, what did I want to do here? No, wait, this is wrong. There's some helmets in the DLC that give you stats, if I remember correctly. Am I stupid? Where is it? Helm? Helmet? Armor? Helms? So there's some helm in the DLC that gives you dex, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's like the Curse Blade helm or something. Increase intelligence +2. Increases dexterity by 5. So Curse Blade mask. Uh-huh. I don't know, it doesn't matter for now. I wanted to do... Oh, I have to get a lot of programs up here. Ash of War. Man, originally I wanted I wanted to look into like another boss. But now I'm just stuck at this boss again, because I just enjoy this fight more. So this is pretty much as close as I can get to level 1, right? I mean, I have 18 dex. Okay, so that's not... Yeah, no. It's not even... It's not close to level 1, but... We have low stats. And I could get this, like... I would have to give up a few talismans, but I could get 18 dex with this Radagon Sword Seal and this mask I talked about just now. Okay, let's go New Game +7. Okay, New Game +7, and now we need to... Let's remove our Shadow Blessings. I need to find where that is, though. So we have 10 right now. And if I open Cheat Engine... Cheat Engine? Yes. I want to have a 0 Shadow Blessing, please. Where's that? It's hard to find, man. Nope. Character data, maybe. Nope. Player status. I don't know where that is, man. I need to search it every single time. Maybe scripts and then... Nope. I need to remember where that is. It's not here. I can't find it, man. Where is it? Defcon, nope. Dude, I cannot find it, man. Cheating, yeah. I'm cheating to make the game harder. So I need to be banned. Oh wait, this could be... Nope. Attribute. Oh, I think I found it, yep. Okay, let's look at the magic. Do you see my Shadow Blessing? It's like... nope. This way. Wait. Like right here. Like this line, this has a 10. We can... Bloop. Now we have 0. Okay. Now we have 0. Now we have like a really, really low damage kill. Yeah. And what I do to dodge this, I use the iframe talisman, and then I just go like this, and I fail. This was part of the plan. Now I have to do this whole fucking setup again. I think what throws off people with this charge is that it's not the pig itself that has the hitbox on it. It's also like the horns of the pig or the boar, whatever. It's like the hitbox of the charge starts at the front of at the tip of the horns, and I feel like that's what people get hit by. A little bit, kind of, I don't know. Nope, that's fine. Okay. I guess I could do that in Cheat Engine. I don't know where to find it though. Okay, Shadow Tree plus 0, please. And then we wanna go for New Game plus 8 or something. Doesn't matter. Now this should be easier. Yeah, but it's really like, and even if it's like a little bit, I mean, like, it got nerfed at some point. It got nerfed at some point. And as I said already, like, you have to dodge the move once. Like, come on. And then you just stay close to him. And he will never do that move again, literally. I was about to say, dude, he needs to stun soon. I remember when the Greatsword was shown in Elden Ring, everyone was freaking out about the Berserk reference. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. I wasn't even around at that point in time, like. Although maybe I completely forgot to do the shit I'm supposed to. Yeah, when Elden Ring was first announced, I wasn't even. I didn't even care, to be honest. I'm dead. Fuck. I was not interested at all in Elden Ring when I saw the first trailer or something. There's nothing more satisfying than finding an eye loop. Well, do you mean, are you talking about this fight, right? Because it's not really an AI loop. It's just. What do you mean? What is this? Can I rebirth? Okay. It's not really an AI loop. It's just that if you are close to him, then you just don't have to deal with the attack that everybody's complaining about. Because it's, like finding a pattern in the boss that makes it easier to beat. Yeah, well, for most of the bosses, it's just either be really close or maybe stay away or something. But for this boss, it's literally just stay on him, and it's not easy because it's still like not a really tough moveset, but I think it's a really fun moveset because it's like not too hard. Not, yeah, you don't have like 100 moves in it or something. But it's quite like you have many ways to dodge stuff sometimes, right? And you have so much punish windows that make this fight like really feel interactive and fun. The only thing like that's holding you back from constantly dealing damage is literally your stamina. I love that you can jump over this one here. Although I didn't figure that out by myself. What I also really love about this boss is that depending on where you are, you can really like be sure what move he does next. So he has like a lot of positional follow-up stuff. This combo, I love it, because it's... At first it seems impossible to dodge, and then once you figured it out, it's so fun. So here you wanna be... I guess that's also fine. So he does this. When I go back, he will most likely do... Okay, he didn't do it. Fuck. When I go back on this one to his ass... He's supposed to do an ass attack, man. Oops. That's what I mean. He did the charge right now, but it's significantly easier to dodge when you're close. It's only hard when he's like running at you from really far away. Jump was a little early. So if I go really far back here, he will do his ass attack. Pretty much every time. I should have rebuffed. I can rebuff now. So last time I went really far back, now I'm staying more to the front, which I guess can trigger out that one. That's the move I need to figure out, because that's the only move that ends up with him being really far away from me right now, and that's what's kind of dangerous. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I really love this boss, man. It's just this one move is what I have to figure out. This weird one where he turned around just now. Yeah, but there's some... yeah. Obviously a boss that you know is more fun than a boss where you just constantly get hit and get shit on, right? So a boss that you know is in general more fun. But there's a lot of bosses that you know, but you still don't like because it's fucking shitty. Like over the past few days, I tried to learn this other boss. That is like required to beat the DLC. It's a remembrance boss that is required to beat the DLC %, so to say. And this one, like, I figured it out fairly quickly. It's not a hard boss, but it's still... It's fucking garbage, nonetheless. It's not fun. This boss is much more fun, even though... I figured him out already. Because he's much more engaging. So we should be... Yeah, Zero Blessing should be still New Game +7. I didn't want to do that, actually. So when you're in front of him, he likes to do like the head bump attack. Oh, I hate when he does it twice, dude. When you're like kind of this next to him, he likes to do another sword lance attack. Come on. Ass attack. Then now I'm in front of him. Yeah. In general though, yeah, it's really true that bosses, you know, are more fun, of course. Oh, that dodge was insanely bad. I need to work on that dodge timing. Can you stop doing that? What am I doing? Why did I... Like, my favorite boss in these ones, oh nice, because most of the atmosphere, but also because the chaos of the fight, okay. And the dynamic between Ornstein and the agile fighter and Smo, the moving wall. Yeah, this I heard that a lot of people like a lot of people like ONS. I don't know. It's a shame that the fight is like totally bugged, right? Like half of the times you enter the fog wall and Ornstein is like glides through the whole arena. Like does this like he does his dash attack, but he does like circles and gets stuck, and then all of a sudden he's in your face and you stole you half your HP with that move. So that's definitely like a minus point. That just the fight is bugged. Then there's also a bug I've heard of that. I feel like I've heard that if Smo doesn't attack while you enter the second phase, so while you kill Ornstein, and Smo doesn't attack during that, and you enter the cutscene, I've heard that then for the entire second phase, then there's like a hitbox where Smo did that attack, so you can't even go there anymore then. So that's definitely, like, if the fight wasn't bugged, it was definitely better in my eyes. But, and then also, I personally, I'm not a huge fan of dual bosses, to be honest. Cause they're like, yeah, I don't know. Obviously they're more difficult, but I feel like I'm really stupid when it comes to dual bosses. Cause there's just a lot of... When it comes to dual bosses, you have to be really patient. You have to... There's a lot of waiting. There's punish windows that you cannot punish because you will get hit by the other boss. And I just... I don't really think that's so fun in my eyes. Maybe I'm... Yeah, but everybody kind of is when it comes to Souls games, right? Like, what... I'm attempting like new game plus 0, new game plus 7, plus 0 weapon, 0 shadow blessing kill on this boss right now. Although yeah, I can't really get to plus 0 because I started a samurai, so I cannot really get to plus 0 stats right now. Maybe I'll do that some other time, but I mean it gets fairly close to level 1. If I'm just going with the minimum stats on the samurai that I need. Like we could just dump it all into HP here or something. Ashes of War. Then again, there's people that literally do this without any status effects, so this weapon wouldn't even count because it has bleed on it, which obviously speeds up the fight significantly if you have bleed. So what did I say I need? I need a curse blade, curse blade mask. I need that. I really hope I'm not like medium roll. I am medium roll. That's really bad. Fuck. Okay, what did I do? Shit, man. Okay, medium roll is kind of rough, to be honest. Medium roll is kind of rough. At least for the first dodge. I don't think it should be too much of a problem for the rest of the fight. So maybe if I go in and dodge and then oh fuck, man, I hate that. Sometimes you can outrun that attack and sometimes you just can't. Okay, but that's really sad that you cannot be medium load while... I guess you could have used some more Tasmans. I want to do this at least one more time here. Wait, can I? Oh, that's so useful. Just cheating whenever I can. Just constantly cheating, man. Just can't help it. So, we keep off the mask until we dodge the first move, essentially. Because I kind of want to be... Although, it probably doesn't really matter if I'm medium roll or light roll there. It's kind of rough on the stamina. Yep. Dude, I'm so... Okay, I went way too low on the stamina there. That was the follow-up I wanted to get before. Also, I really love the Great Katanas. It's like a new weapon class from the DLC. I really love the Great Katanas. It's just a shame that most of the... Oh shit. Most of the DLC Remembrance bosses are literally so fucking resistant to Slash. So Slash is really not the best damage type in the DLC. It's probably the worst, to be honest. No, I'm dead. Why do I do that, man? I'm so fucking stupid. Just a brain lag, man. So rebirth. Something else? Ash of War. I want to do this. I did it before, but I had much more stamina. Like, I had same damage, but much more stamina. Kind of. Which made the skill obviously, like, kind of easier. I guess just quicker. Not really. I need to dodge that way later. It's just that I haven't really gotten the timing down if I don't do an attack in between the dodges. Shit. This is like Quinn, but in reverse. Oh shit. Give me a second here. You could help back too much with... Oh yeah, now so you're saying on Gwynna was too passive and here I'm too aggressive, kind of. Yeah, well I just did something I'm not supposed to. That's the move. I need to figure this move out. Because I think he could have easily done a ranged attack there, which is kind of a problem. That he can do that. Because especially in the second phase, there's range attacks that you just don't want to get. And that's why it's really important to stay close to him the entire time. Love it when I accidentally write X instead of space while I'm typing. Lol. Is that a problem for you? I don't know. My thumb is like way off. Like it's not even close to X. On the spacebar. I'm just constantly spamming light attack here because it's just easier on the stamina, I feel like. Okay. Kind of early dodge. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just constantly missing the buttons on my phone as well. Ooh, it's so close, but it's just fast enough. Shit. He should stun, man. Yeah. That's what dude. I'm just not good at, like, predicting stuns on New Game Plus 7. Because I never play New Game Plus 7. Obviously. My highest level character is, like, New Game Plus 1. Because I don't know. I feel like he's about to do a phase transition. No. Now it's like actually important to stay close to him. In the first phase it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. I hate when he does it 2 times in a row, dude. Oh, that is a ranged attack. That's bad. That's really bad. I guess you can't really eliminate it completely. That he does some ranged attacks sometimes. I don't think I did a mistake there. Oh, bleed came in, dude. Yeah, that's what most people probably don't even do. They probably don't even use weapons that cause bleed and stuff. But I think, yeah, I just love the moveset too much of this weapon. So... I hate to be in this corner though, kind of. Let's get him out of there. Easy. Nice, man. No! Man, I don't know, I kinda misclicked. Well, I kinda did this kill before, and I to be honest, like, I kind of feel ready already. Like, I kind of feel ready to know this boss on runs. At least with this weapon. I would probably do some more practice on him if I'm actually starting the run, but I feel pretty good already. Like, let's test this with like actual damage. Let's go for plus 25 weapon here. So plus 25, except same weapon, just plus 25. And I still have like extremely low stats, so on a real run we would have even more. I guess I have to change back to new game plus 1 though. New game plus 0. I think, yeah, here we have like plus... Oh wow. Did I not change this? Oh, whoopsies. Okay. I have to restart again. My shadow blessings were still 0. That's what I get for cheating. Okay, now we're at 10. I feel like 10 is really... it's doable for this boss. 9 or 10 is like around the average probably. If you really go around the map and try to collect as many as you can before a boss fight. It's just that, like, the first dodge is kind of worrying me a little bit. But I feel like I can... if I just do that and then... that and then... here he can do some range stuff. But... that's just because of this first charge. We probably wouldn't have as much stamina as we have right now. you probably would have like quite a bit less stamina actually. But you can punish so much on this boss. Like the only thing that's really holding you back is like just stamina. The only thing that's holding you back is stamina, because you can punish everything, dude. I think you can also do a charge or two here. The only thing you have to be careful of is you have to like do it towards the right side, because the S follow-up from the pig is much faster. Yeah. And that's how fast we could kill him on like an actual run. Really cool. I hate to say it, but I think we have to move on to another boss, man. Originally, I wanted to fight a like completely different boss today. But I don't know. I ended up testing some stuff. I almost tripped over my cat and dropped all my food. I feel like animals. I don't know about cats too much. I feel like cats just like to lay on desks, as from what I see from other streamers and people. They just like to lay down on your stuff, over your keyboard, on your fucking chair and stuff. But especially dogs like to just lay down in the middle of the hallway, where everybody is just forced to jump over them, kind of. Especially the dog from my sister does that a lot. She just likes to lay down in the middle of the hallway, so everybody has to kind of jump over her. I feel like she is like, her secret scheme is just that everybody like needs to come really close to her, and then she expects us to pet her. That's the scheme of the dog. That's the plan. Lay in the way so everybody has to like engage with you somehow, and then hope to get pets out of it. However, very eager kitten, and she loves to run from me and follow me and follow where I'm going. And it's a pain to deal with because I don't want to accidentally kick her. Yeah, that's the good thing about dogs, man. They are so like, they can take some hits too. Like when I see like the dog of my sister sometimes like trip or something, or like I don't know. What's the best example? When I was like a little bit younger, I full on just stumbled over this dog and and flew over, and the dog just doesn't care, man. Dogs are like really robust, kind of. They just take that. They don't even care. Ah, oh, dude. Oh. Ah. There's this new game that came out, man. It's called The First Berserker Kazan. Everybody's playing that kind of right now. I wondered if I was considering getting it as well, but I'm so caught up in the Elden Ring DLC. I'm just hyped, dude. I just wanna learn these bosses. I will, man. I have to fight another boss now. Probably some, unless I don't really like the I don't really like Chihuahuas. To be honest, I have to out myself here. I'm not a Chihuahua friend, more or less. It's just I'm more a friend of like I really like bigger dogs, like a little bit larger than everything that fits into your handbag or something. That is like not a dog, kind of, you know. That's just no, dude. That's too small. Come on. So this boss is really, really fucking horrible, to be honest. I need to just do some maths real quick. So this boss right here has 35,798 HP. Let's do some maths. I really wanted to get this super cute puppy that I saw while traveling in Mexico with my dad, but my mom didn't want it. It gets really big when it's little. Yeah. There's also a thing like too big. Like I've seen some videos where the dog is like literally taller than, I don't know, people. That's maybe a little bit too much. But I don't know, dude. If you wanna pet that dog, then you need to have some surface, right? It needs to be like, it can't be that small. And it's no fun petting the dog, dude. It has to be like a little bit bigger. Otherwise, like, yeah, petting is not that much fun. Okay. So 21,478 HP. I need to do some cheating again, unfortunately. Why doesn't that work? That works. Okay, you're a shitty boss, I know. Yeah, that's another thing. This might just be my opinion, but I prefer cats or dogs. Especially when a dog is big. I don't know. It's not for everybody. But I really love the idea of a at least decently sized dog. Because, I don't know. If you think about why people in the first point got dogs, it's kind of to protect something. Either themselves or sheep or something. But what good is a super small dog, man? How can it protect you? I need to... How is it called, man? Epic Pen? I need to open up... where is it? So, where's Epic Pen? It's not here. Where's Epic Pen? Hello? I just opened the program. It's not here. Oh, it's here. Okay. This game is so... Okay, here it is. Super friendly. Big dogs are amazing though. They're like friendly giant. Yeah, see that? I feel like personally, bigger dogs are like more likely to be super chill. I feel like it's always the chihuahuas that are constantly like barking, but they're not even barking. They're more like screeching or something. I feel like bigger dogs are way more chill. Okay. To just show you more or less what I'm... I don't know if you're watching, because you don't want to get spoiled, probably. What do you mean? Dude, okay, so... We can't do a line. We have to use this one. Ah, shit, man. It's super hard to do that. Okay. Okay, we got it. So what I just did, I need to change the window. Probably. Whoops. How do I make this not visible? Maybe I just have to drag this away. Can you go, please? Okay. But now it's not here. Okay. Fuck. But how do I... What the fuck, man? Okay. I don't understand how this is working. I'm trying to show something, but it's just... It's not working. How do I close it? Please. I'm just trying to do something here. What music do you mean? Do you mean the music of the game or... Because yeah, I genuinely, when I... How does this work again? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay. So, genuinely, when I practice something, I turn off the game music, in-game music, because, like, I like hearing boss music, but not for, like, a few hours in a row, the same music, you know? And the music that I'm hearing is, like, obviously, you only hear that on Twitch because YouTube has copyright stuff, right? Essentially, but what I just did is I used Epic Pen as like a... I used Epic Pen to draw this line on my... I drew this line on my game because I need to see when the next boss drops below 60% HP, and this is exactly the line. So yeah. Oh wow. I should have, I guess, rolled. I should have rolled. But I'm usually fast enough to do this attack. I wanted to dodge backwards on that. Oopsies. There's a few things I need to improve here on this fight. I've watched some other people fight this boss. Okay, this was bad. My frames are really shitty as well, dude. I have like 50 FPS here. Oh wow. How do I have to go backwards on that one, I guess. Or dodge not way too early. You just feel like cheating a little bit when you see the line. Oopsies. I want to switch backwards on that one. Dude, the frames are so bad. But that could also just be... What the hell, dude? Nothing much. Like I'm fighting probably. I'm just fighting another boss now. It's not a fun boss at all, and it's a really bad boss as well. If you see the line there on the health bar, this boss has like an instant attack that you cannot dodge when you're up close. And so I really need to know when this boss reaches 60% HP. That's why I needed to draw a line. Ah, man, what the fuck am I doing? This is one of the bosses I talked about where it's just, Also, I feel like I'm really dark. The face cam seems really dark today, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But this is one of the bosses where in a general sense, I know her. I know her moveset. It's just... now it's just a matter of executing it right. But it's not fun whatsoever. This fight. At least in my opinion, I don't know. I don't think it's fun. Oops. Because especially in the second phase, this is just... The entire second phase is just her stalling. It's just stalling. I need to get better at this boss though, so... I'm complaining, but I still need to get a lot better. Oh wow. Okay, so now she's below 60%. We need to piss off. Dude, where's safe? Here's safe. And also the frames are really bad in this arena. Yeah, nice lock on. Fucking garbage game. Wow, 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 wow. What? I'm surprised I don't hear that often about Gunnar mods in Elden Ring for your character. Like there are some. There are. I've seen a few. Yeah. There are some. There are a few. But I don't know. I actually wanted to Ugh. Dude, I swear to God, only Twitch has this problem with the 100% agree, huh? I think you're well on Nexus mods where everything else is as well. Ah, fuck off. I wonder if I would be able to do this. Well, yeah, on Nexus mods there's some stuff. I wish. I wish the charger to with this weapon would bring you like a little bit lower. If your head was a little bit lower, you could probably strafe some of this stuff. Or like duck under it with the charger too. I love when stuff like this is possible. On the topic of mods, I actually... Why doesn't this... Okay. I actually was looking for... I got sent a link to a Discord. Nice. I wanted to get some custom mod or something. Nothing what you think now probably is. I'm not... I don't want any like Gunnar type of mod, but I wanted the mod like that, I don't know, replaces some helmet. Maybe like this helmet would be good if it replaces this helmet. Ah, yeah, surely. No, I wanted a mod that maybe replaces like the samurai helmet with like, you know the horns that 02 has? Imagine you could get that in Elden Ring. Like these ones. I wonder if someone could make a mod that gives you something like this in game. That would be insanely cool. That's why I need to join onto that one Discord and ask for someone to do this for me. I'm doing something wrong here. That hit me! Fucking hell, dude. How did that hit me? Garbage boss. Yeah, but imagine I could just have a message. JP, JP. Oh yeah. Okay, no. Yeah, but probably. Oh, I could use the helmet. Actually, the helmet. I probably wouldn't do that. Oh, also, I didn't tell. I didn't tell you that, nah, but I also didn't tell Freddy. But the other day, like last week, something super weird happened on YouTube. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if someone viewbotted me or something. Cause the past few live streams, look at that, man. 400 views, 150. I genuinely have no clue if I got viewbotted or something. Cause this is not normal. This is not normal. It was super sus, the whole thing. Can we stop fighting in this fucking corner, man? Oops, I'm dead. What the fuck? How am I still alive? Okay. Okay, don't punish that. Well, it wasn't only DS2, right? Like the day after that, I had like 100 on just me doing some random Elden Ring bullshit, and a day after that was like 50. It's super weird, the whole thing. Honestly, super fucking sus. Cause like I had a ton of concurrent viewers on YouTube, but there wasn't anything going on, you know? There was nobody subscribing, there was nobody chatting or something. There was just a whole bunch of concurrent viewers. So that's why I thought like maybe someone viewbotted me, but I also just don't understand why that would happen. I'm so tired. I will probably end soon, to be honest. Maybe like a couple more minutes, but normally, like with the new schedule, I normally end my stream at around 4 PM. No. This Dark Souls 2 stream, I had like 130 or 140 concurrent viewers. At least that's what it said on YouTube. I can check again. That's why it's so super weird, man. I had 140 concurrent viewers, but there was nothing going on. That's what's so sus about it. Here. Yeah, I should probably. I genuinely have no clue what was going on. So here's like peak 142, 143. But I don't understand why. That's like that's what I don't understand. Why, dude? That's what I genuinely don't understand. Like, why would anybody do this? Why do you viewbot other people? Like, the only reason I could think of why somebody would viewboard somebody else is to maybe report them and get them banned. But I don't remember, like... I don't remember annoying people or something like that, you know? I don't remember making anybody upset. So that's why I'm just super confused about this whole situation. Ah, this boss is so garbage, man. Yeah, that's I don't know. But something on a different note. My second Dark Souls 2 stream, it also has like more views than usual, right? On this one, I actually got raided twice, dude. I don't know what kind of luck there was. But on this one, at first I got raided on YouTube. I got raided on YouTube. And then like 1 or 2 hours later, I got raided again on Twitch. Dude, I should only be streaming Dark Souls 2 from now on. So that was insanely cool. But even though... Oh, what am I doing, man? That being said, like, even though... I got viewboard in this that weren't like actual viewers. There's at least like 1 or 2 people that... I don't know, maybe subscribe to my channel or something. Why am I not dodging anymore, dude? Like, what is happening? Yeah, kind of. Something's going on with Dark Souls 2. Ah, fuck off, dude. I dodged in the wrong direction every single time on that. This boss is so garbage. I still need to spend a lot more time before I can no-hit this. Oh, wow. Yeah, but as I said, I sadly have to end soon. It's a shame because we didn't get to hang out in like a week or something, but... Yeah, and like with the new streaming schedule, I normally like try to end on 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Preferably 4 p.m. The thing is just that I'm starting a lot earlier now. Is that safe? dead. Whew. That was close. Okay, we have to kind of watch our damage now. That was so bad. Yeah, that's the like the instant attack, and if you're just very close to her, you're just straight up dead. Oh shit! The thing is with me, if I join a stream, I feel I need to stick around. And your stream are so long and it can be intimidating at sometimes. No, don't feel like you have to. It doesn't matter. I'm just it literally doesn't matter because I'm sitting here anyways, gaming. If somebody watches, it's very nice. But if nobody watches, I will still sit here and game, because I like even if I wouldn't be streaming, I still wanna no-hit these games, right? And I still will be playing these games. So please don't feel the need that please don't feel like you're obligated to do something. That is like the last thing that I want. Why am I not dodging, dude? But in my defense, dude, this fucking fight is so garbage. I have 50 FPS the whole fucking time, man. This feels like Bloodborne 2.0, man. I have 50 FPS, dude. If I feel obligated, I wouldn't be watching in the first place. Yeah, it's kind of sounded like you felt like you were. Oh wow, nice hitbox on that boss, huh? Yeah, that can be, yeah. How is your PC coming along, dude? I feel like you've been putting that on hold for forever, dude. Because then eventually you can play it, and then it's probably it will probably be more enjoyable to see what I'm doing. I can also, like, if you want, I can explain more, but right now it's literally just fighting a shitty boss. That's like the thing. Like, maybe, like, sometimes I do really boring stuff. That's why I can, like, fully understand well. Why a lot of times, like, Like, if I fight a boss for like 1 or 2 hours straight up the same fucking stuff, or just try out some weird shit, man, like, I can fully understand that. That's like not the most, that many people just don't want to watch that. What was that? How am I supposed to... Okay, every time someone asks me about making a PC, because I know I should start putting it together, but... Oh, but... To be honest, man, like... I feel like it's so much fun building a PC. I would be literally so excited, man. Because I think it's genuinely so much fun to build a PC. The first one can be like a little bit intimidating, but it's still so much fun. It's like Lego, but for adults, kind of. kind of. Like, I had so much fun building my first PC. My first... Oh, wow. What do you do? What do you fucking do, man? I hate this boss so much. It's just not enjoyable, man. The thing is that... Like, I tested this before. Like, even if I turn down my resolution, I still have bad FPS, dude. Because, I don't know. This game is just bad. Like, it's a boss arena. Like, how can you... That's where the performance should be best, man. How can the performance in a boss arena be bad? They're probably loading in a bunch of useless shit outside of the arena. Like, yeah, that's exactly what happens here. Like, I don't need to see that fucking 3 and 4K up there. I don't need to see that shit, man. I just care about my fucking FPS in the fight, man. That was a bad roll. White code from soft. Yeah, I sadly can't do that because it's still like kind of fun. But I really wish they would fucking optimize the games, man. And like, the worst thing kind of is like, everybody else in the industry right now is also, like almost everybody else is also too lazy to optimize their games. But at least, even though it's like a super lazy solution, at least they put in like the ability to use DLSS and stuff. But FromSoft doesn't even have that. Okay, get to the post here. The HP dropped below 60, so we have to get out instantly. Because the garbage attack will kill us otherwise. Dude, where is safe here, man? Where is it safe? I don't know. Hello? Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, the second phase is just one entire stalling. Like, she has only moves where you just literally can't do anything. You just dodge and have no chance of punishing her ever. Shouldn't you stun? Shouldn't you stun? Okay. I don't even know if that's safe, to be honest. Because I feel like... Like, after you survive the initial one... They saw... Ah, fuck. Oh my god, that was so close. They saw how forgettable Centipede Demon was in this one. And knew it was the perfect way to make it unforgettable in Elden Ring. By making it super annoying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, probably. This is literally... I don't really know Centipede Demon well enough to talk about that, probably. I should have died there. But this seems... I guess I thought like I don't know if it's the same as in Dark Souls 1. I feel like they probably changed it up a bit. But I changed it... I thought it's Centipede Demon and Night Rain, right? And this one is just... Oh, I should have died again. I totally forgot to crouch. This one seems like a worse version, because there's so many issues with the boss. Starting with the FPS. There's 50 FPS in this fucking fight, man. Then... The entire second phase consists of these moves, man. Constantly, like, either in the air... Or doing her... Yeah, this one. The fucking AoE. Where you have to get out, and then... Sometimes you just kind of have to... Pray that there's... No butterflies in your... Proximity, whatever. Other than that, her moveset is like fairly simple, so it's not that much fun to fight her, because the moves are just simple, kind of. They're both centipedes. If they were similar, this boss probably wouldn't be so nice. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's what I mean, like constantly just doing the AoE or... Then there's this other issue, like, you saw that attack maybe? The one where she uses her scorpion tail to poke the ground. That one is so fucked up, dude. If she's back up against the wall, the scorpion tail disappears in the wall and you don't know when to dodge if you, like, don't know that move very well. Plus 0 no hit, by the way. Yeah, but if she's back up against the wall and she does, like, the scorpion tail attack, the scorpion tail disappears in the wall, and if you don't know the timing by fucking hard, because you've fought this boss for hours already, then you will not fucking be able to dodge it. There's so many issues with this fight, man. And the problem is that it's mandatory to beat the DLC. I don't know. Then you have these... like, ultra stalling attacks, like the AoE. Impressive that you did that while reading chat. Yeah, I don't know, I think it's... like, I'm streaming, right? So, I don't wanna, like... only be super focused on the fight and not read why, and not... like... I don't know. I should wanna, like... chat a little, right? So that's the point while I turn on the stream, because it's fun to chat with people that share my interests. And honestly speaking, dude, if I on a new boss, I would never do that. But on a boss like the other one, like on the boss like the Hog Rider or something, it's honestly not that big of a deal, because if I know there's like an opening and all I have to do is literally hold the button to do a charge attack, then I can read while doing that. Or if I know 100% what attack is coming up, and I see the boss doing the attack, and I know how to dodge it, then I don't really need to look at that while just either just running a certain direction or something, you know? I don't know. The real issue comes when I take that habit into when I do a no hit run. Then it's when shit hits the fan, kinda. Because that is what ended one of my attempts. Like the other day, like when I feel like it was the day on which I got the all base game remembrances no hit. I had one fail at Radan, like like 1.5 hours in, and I saw in my chat window that there was like a bot on Twitch, like best viewers, and I watched over, and then I couldn't fight anymore because I wanted to ban him. Like I don't know, I like how I don't think either of us have called him by his actual name and just keep calling him Horror Rider. Partially, he's called Commander Gaius. He's a really cool boss, man. I don't know if I have that here. Commander Gaius. Yeah, but Hawk Rider is like everybody knows who everybody knows what we're talking about if we call him Hawk Rider, right? I don't know. It sounds cooler than Commander Gaius. Because Commander Gaius could be anybody. You wouldn't think that Commander Gaius is riding a pig. uh, yeah. Maybe I should do Dark Souls 2 tomorrow. I feel like I should do that. Hawk Rider is a better name. Yeah, kinda. It doesn't sound as official as Commander Gaius, right? So they probably couldn't do that. Oh man. They could say. Oh, here are my hacks, dude. Oh shit. Oh shit. Also, the funniest story ever is that, like, I wanted to buy Dark Souls 2. We talked about whether I should get the vanilla version or the Scholar of the First Sin version. And you already see it right here, right? What happened was so funny again. What happened was I went to some website that sells Steam keys, and they advertised it as Dark Souls 2. They had this picture right here. Just assume I use Shadow Clone Juice to boost your views. Yeah, I think this Dark Souls 2 is just where the money's at, dude. I always get some people watching when I stream Dark Souls 2. And also not only watching but also chatting. I feel like it has something to do with, like, people like to backseat a little bit, right? I think it's nothing bad at all, but I feel like people like to backseat, and that's why people are much more likely to watch the first playthrough of a game that they know already, right? Than watching me do like a challenge run in Elden Ring and just practicing bosses, you know? Like if they see, yo, first playthrough Dark Souls 2, let's see how he's doing or something, you know? I feel like the more people are inclined to watch that than doing a +0 no upgrade run in Elden Ring or something. Unless I would be doing an Elden Ring first playthrough, then people would watch that as well and just try to, I don't know. I like the backseat. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's fun, right? It's like I don't think it's like I don't think people that backseat have ill intentions at all. I can understand that like streamers don't want that, but most of them like are super strict about it and just um I don't know. But in reality they just kind of want I don't know. I do a fake Elden Ring first playthrough, and then by accident, I find the Starfist or the Iron Balls or something, and by accident, I find the Golden Vow Ash of War, and Flame Grant Me Strength or Howl or something, and then just by accident, I find the Shackle, so I can four shot Margit or something, just one shot, one shot him, just by accident, you know. Just got lucky, I guess. That is a business. What I was about to say, right? I tried to buy a key for Dark Souls 2, and they had this title picture or whatever, this cover art, and they didn't say anything about Scholar of the First Sin. And then I bought the key, and what happened was I got, instead of the vanilla version, the key got me Scholar of the First Sin. Even though I didn't even I wanted to buy the vanilla version. Yeah. And after that, I decided to just buy the Dark Souls 2 normally on Steam for full price. Unfortunately, I pay like 40 bucks or something. Is the bundle with the DLCs? That's funny, right? That you like the version that is like worse and 1 year older. You have to buy it for 40 euros because nobody sells keys for it. And Skull of the First Sin you can literally get for like 14 or 17 euros. Wait, what was that? Millennia was the final challenge? I should have thought. I thought it was hard to do. It was kind of easy. I kind of just, I don't know. I just scripted her by accident. Like, I did, like, I was so excited. So I did a charger too. And then all of a sudden, her attack whiffed over my head. So I just kept attacking. And then I stunned her. And then all of a sudden, she was in second phase. And that's how it goes, is it? Oh my god, man. That's some business idea, dude. Just continue to do fake Elden Ring first playthroughs, and then when I'm done, I just delete all of the bots and then just start a new fake Elden Ring playthrough. Just do it over and over again, or maybe like alternate between the games. Like I do Elden Ring fake first playthrough, then Dark Souls remastered fake first playthrough, then Sekiro, then Dark Souls 3 fake first playthrough. It will be kind of sus though that I don't get any achievements or something. This is yeah, maybe that would be really funny. I don't know. Yeah, but maybe I should just do more first playthroughs. Like, um, the game that came out like yesterday or something. I feel like we talked about it before. Not Assassin's Creed Shadows. I would probably never play that in my entire life. Where is it? The first Berserker, Kazan. This game came out like like normally it comes out tomorrow, but of course they gotta make like a deluxe edition where you can have like 3 days early access. So the early access started like yesterday or like 2 days ago or something. Lul. I played the demo for it. Oh, I played the demo. Like how many hours do I have? Like I streamed that like one day. I streamed it like for 2 or 3 hours. Is what it took me to play through the demo. It was pretty fun. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should play it as well. But I just want to play the DLC, man. Elden Ring DLC is so fun right now. Oh, look at that! I'm really I it's probably hard to see because of my monitor. I can't make that any bigger, can I? How can I make this bigger? I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting close to 1,000 hours in Elden Ring on PC. It's crazy. Can you see it here? 940 hours on record. That's pretty insane. I still can only think of the goofy anime hair when it comes to this Berserker game. Yeah. I wonder if you can change the hairstyle. I feel like you can. The thing is that, like, in the first few minutes, I like the hair way more. I don't like this. I'll agree. This ponytail that he has looks very. I don't know. I never really liked anime characters with that kind of hairstyle. It looks goofy in my opinion. I agree with you on that. But the hairstyle that he has on like the cover art is what you have for the first hour or something. For the first hour, and I like that a lot more. Maybe like first half hour or something. I like that a lot more than the ponytail. But maybe you can change that later on. Yeah, like this open hair looks way better than the ponytail here. The open one actually looks like a berserker. Cause like, I don't know. The masculine urge to have white hair and get a ponytail. I don't say anything about white hair, dude. White hair is kind of, I don't know. I think it's drippy. Although mine is not really white. I would like it to be more white. But it I have to go back to the hairdresser and get some more color into that. So it's not as blonde and more white. Yeah, but I'm not really sure about ponytails, dude. I don't know. Dude, it's crazy how many hours. The Witcher also did the white hair ponytail. Oh yeah, but I feel like on Garrett it's kind of it fits better. Cause it's not that like over the top ponytail down like 4 meters long ponytail. I feel like with I think for Garrett it's much better, dude. Speaking of Geralt, I need to at some point I need to continue my The Witcher 3 first playthrough. I started that, but dude, this game is so huge. I don't even like it's kind of hard to continue when you know there's like so much that you have to do still in this game. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to continue with The Witcher 3. I have absolutely zero interest in the Witcher games myself. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of liked it. To be honest, I liked the game. It's just that I don't know. It's so long and so big. It's just overwhelming when you get into like the first area that you're in is like totally fine. There's a lot of stuff to do, but it's not like I don't know. But then as you get to the more like where the game gets more open, and you have like this whole fucking huge ass map with like literally like a million fucking like things you can do, like a bunch of question marks, a bunch of that, a bunch of. It's so overwhelming, dude. I know I don't have to do it all, but I feel like I have to do it all, man, because I don't want to miss out on the fucking loot, dude. You know, I want to get the loot. So it's like super overwhelming. Like, how can I not go into every fucking cave and kill every fucking monster so I get a nice sword or something? But if you play the game that way, like, I'll be fucking, I'll be retired. I have 20 kids before or I won't have 20 kids because I don't have time for that kind of stuff, you know? Oh my god, man. Well, yeah, whatever. I feel like I have to stop now. Um, if you're like that, please never play Persona 5. Okay. I don't know. I feel like Persona 5 is not a game I would play anyways, because I feel like it's like turn-based combat or something, right? And I'm not really into that. I feel like at least I like it's the same as like I'm not really into RPGs that much. Is RPGs what you call the games where you have like a bunch of different dialogue options and they influence the game? I don't know. I'm just a little bit too impatient for that. It it also like kind of stresses me out when you have that in The Witcher. Like, because I want to play, like, I don't know if I have like autism or something, but I want to play. And then if there's like 5 different dialogue options, like a 12-hour tutorial, man. I feel like I've heard about that. I've heard about that. I feel like, wow. But I hate that kind of. I mean, I have 4 different dialogue options, and I know I just don't want to listen to that because it's just so much time that sinks into that. But then on the other side, like, what if they tell me something important? So I will click every single fucking dialogue option until I checked up everything, and I don't know. It's hard to play to play like that. In the Souls games, it's fine because it's like it's so much fun to explore the levels, like to find every little detail. It's more of an introduction and a tutorial, yeah. I figured. Imagine having a 12-hour tutorial, man. Um, you're literally describing every JRPG, yeah. Maybe it would be better if they had good combat. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know why, dude. I genuinely don't know why. Because if there's like I feel like I can play story games. I I I can enjoy them, but I don't know. I feel like I need cutscenes or something. I feel like I need cutscenes because then I can't do anything anyways, right? Then I can't skip the dialogue to just read it and get it over faster. And that's with cutscenes. I feel like you get more invested maybe into the story or something. So if there's cutscenes, I don't know. Yeah, I can play story games, but like turn-based combat, strategy involved. I feel like I wasn't since the beginning of my fucking I'll call it gaming career. I if there was an option to either have like train and have like a skill expression or do it the smart way, I would probably I liked doing the harder thing and having skill expression more. Like I don't know. Except for like maybe in Elden Ring And Souls games, what I started doing is obviously remembering what certain bosses are weak against. So like undead enemies are weak against holy. So just for fun, I stack up as much holy damage as I can and one shot them for fun sometimes, right? Because I don't know, that's fun. But that's like that would be like the strategy. That's the most strategy I can do. Oh my god, that's the most strategy I can do. Um, it's like chess, but not overall as fuck, and then has magic and cool abilities. Maybe maybe I have to try it sometime at some point. It's just well, that being said, I don't think I would like it, but I also never tried it. Right? I I can just guess because I really like good combat, and yeah, whenever I get like 4 or 5 different dialogue options, I feel exhausted already. But I will still click through all of them because I don't want to miss any information, right? That could be useful later on. Um, okay, let's. Dude, where's my volume mixer? I wanted to. I have to find a new solution with my music. Maybe I'll quit Spotify completely and just transition and bring over all my playlists to YouTube Music. Because I've been having some problems lately. I don't know. Oh man, I played an RPG called Omori, and I loved how I had to perfectly time my heals using the speed difference between my characters and the boss. Okay. Mm. Maybe at some point I will try it. Maybe. But there's just so much to do, right? There's so much to do in Elden Ring. It's just for now I don't feel like I have time to do anything else. I just like every time I lie in my I'm laying in my bed at night and I don't really have anything to do right now. It's like almost like kind of disturbing, but I think about Elden Ring, dude. I wanna stand up again and just train some boss or try out some stuff so I can like start no hit running the DLC, man. I'm so excited right now. It's very crazy actually. Uh, the one thing I'm afraid of though is that also steals me a lot of time is World of Tanks. I don't know if you know World of Tanks, but it's like the worst game ever. Um, yeah, it's like the worst game ever. None. That doesn't change the fact that I'm kind of addicted to World of Tanks. And right now, I thankfully uninstalled it from my PC. Yeah, I can't stand sports games either. Like back in the day, I played like a little bit of FIFA, but I don't know it. I don't like sports games. Probably. I fucking hate that game, dude. I swear to God, I hate World of Tanks. But on the same time, it gives you like it's like an actual addiction, like a gambling addiction. It gives you like, or at least it gives me like a feeling like nobody, not like there's not a single game that can give me like a similar feeling to that feeling I get sometimes when you're having like a really good round in World of Tanks. It's crazy actually. But then again, the game is so bad. But there's like I don't know. I feel like in the future, like in the coming weeks or months, there's probably like the next ranked season, and I kind of want to get the rewards you get for playing ranked. So I will probably have to play it. I'm not really sure if I can stream that. I probably don't want to. If you hate it, but you did it, it means the game design did a good job. I guess. I guess. But the thing is that they could go like a way better path about earning their money and still keeping you engaged to the game. The game doesn't have to be that. The game doesn't have to be that customer unfriendly, and they could still earn good money. In fact, maybe even more. I don't know. It doesn't have to be pay to win. It doesn't have to be, and and they could still earn a lot of money. You know, Counter-Strike is not pay to win. League of Legends is not pay to win. Valorant is not pay to win. They just sell visual stuff and they still earn money. Like, you don't need to make a game that is like gambling and pay to win and stuff like that, right? You don't need to. That's what hurts me so much about World of Tanks. The game could be so it could be so good. It could be so fucking good, dude. But it's just not. Sadly, it's just not. There's so many things wrong with this game. But it has so much potential to be insanely fun. But it's just I don't know. CS2 has gambling, yeah, but you don't have to. Like I was talking about gambling in it's like a core game mechanic. Um of course you can buy cases in CS2, but like if you want a skin you can buy it. Right? There's no skin that you cannot buy. But in World of Tanks, there's some tanks that you can only get through loot boxes or something. At least for like a year, and then maybe they'll sell it again or something, you know? CS2 doesn't have that. At least every skin that you want, you can technically buy directly. You don't have to. You're not forced into buying loot boxes if you want a certain tank weapon, I guess. But then also like the core game mechanics are like RNG and more RNG and more RNG. So it feels like you're just constantly rolling the dice. You know, that's what sometimes gives you a good feeling, but also just often feels so bad. Like most of the people that don't play World of Tanks don't even understand to what fucking degree the game is RNG, because it's like literally insane. Like you okay. I will explain once, and then I will probably turn off the stream. If you want, though, I could drop you the link of the guy who rated me on YouTube if you want to see some more Elden Ring. He's doing his first playthrough right now, and we could maybe go over and thank him for the raid again. I haven't touched War Thunder at all. I played it for like 2 hours or something. It's totally different than World of Tanks. Anyways, World of Tanks is an entire RNG fest. You're just constantly rolling the dice with every action you take. Like, yeah, whatever. I'll explain it one more time, even if I maybe have done that before, just to make my point how much RNG this game is and why I call it and why I call it like a gamble game, so to say, right? Because you imagine you aim on the enemy tank and you shoot. What happens first is your accuracy. Your accuracy has RNG on it. Your accuracy could be your accuracy can be 25% better or 25% worse. So even if you have like an insanely accurate gun on like a sniper tank or something, I'll keep it easy. I try to keep it easy, and not to sound and try not to sound too nerdy here. And you shoot. There's 25% chance that your accuracy is worse than what it says on paper. And 25%, yeah, it can vary. Like you have 50%. It can be better or worse. Random bullet spread, yeah. So that's 25%. That's fucking insane. And that's not the only thing. Then you hit armor. You hit armor. In World of Tanks, they keep it relatively easy. You have like a certain number of millimeters of armor that you can pen. Let's say the enemy has 100 millimeters of pen or something, and you have 100 millimeter. The enemy has 100 millimeters of effective armor, and you have 100 millimeters of penetration. So if you rolled good enough to hit the enemy, right? Remember, plus 25, minus 25, and you have luck and hit the enemy, then it's a number. It's again a matter of RNG. You can have a high roll of pen and a low roll of pen. Plus 25 and minus 25. I guess that's Team Fortress 2, right? Players also love complaining about random bull spread because it's just not fun, dude. Like, if I'm better than an enemy, if I aim better than the enemy, I want to be rewarded for it, dude. You hate to. I feel like everybody hates to not make a mistake and still be punished for it. Like, everybody hates that, no? If you feel like you did everything correctly and you still get punished for it, that's just a bad feeling, and that's why random bullet spread. And I don't know. It should be there, but keep it small, dude. Don't make it like a fucking gamble fest, dude. That's what I'm saying, right? So you aim and you have 25% plus minus on your accuracy. Then you hit the target. Then you have plus minus 25% on your penetration, meaning your penetration value of armor could be, like for example, 100 millimeters. It could be 125 millimeters, or you can roll only like 75 millimeters of penetration, and then you just don't pen the tank, and you don't deal damage, right? And then if you were to roll good the first 2 times and you pen the enemy, then there's still the fucking damage. In World of Tanks, you have like a hit point based system, right? And then you have your alpha damage. That's your like average damage per shot. And that one has also plus minus 25%. And then if you have 400 average damage per shot, and then there's an enemy that has like 350 damage, you can shoot him, and if you're unlucky, you just don't kill him. You have to roll through plus minus 25% 3 times in order to deal damage. Every time. That's what's so insane about World of Tanks. You just remind me of random Christian Team Fortress 2. I to be honest, I don't really know much about Team Fortress 2. I feel like I don't know that many games, although I've been gaming for like the past 10 years or something. I just know my little bubble of games, and then the other ones I've maybe heard of them, but I just literally has a mechanic where attacks have a 5% chance to deal triple damage. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I can understand why people do these kind of mechanics, because if you don't have that stuff, like, then the game becomes too predictable, right? It becomes too predictable and like maybe a little bit boring. But everything should be like within reason, you know. They shouldn't go insane with that sort of stuff. Okay, it's almost 5 p.m. Before I said my normal stream schedule is 4 p.m. I should really slowly but surely end the stream and go to bed and do like a little nap. They do it to give new players a chance against good players. Yeah, that's that. You could also say that. There's like this meme in World of Tanks, like the worse you are, the better RNG you have. That's like the common saying, mostly, kind of. I don't mean to hurt you, you know. It's just fun stream. Yeah, it was really fun to talk to you again after such a long time, man. Uh, yeah, I've been really enjoying to hang out with you. Um, okay. I will be online tomorrow. Tomorrow I probably around, I don't know, 8:30, 9 a.m. Like I changed my schedule. I'm like streaming not late at night, but more like around noon, like a little bit morning, a little bit afternoon. So normally I guess I try to stream from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. But that's like kind of, I always start too late, so more like 8:30, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. or something. I guess I stop later as well. Uh. But it's just so fun when you're like having this topic that you're talking about, and then it's hard to stop. I have to sometimes make myself stop, because if I don't go to bed soon, then I will not. I might be in school then. I don't know. Yeah, it's unlucky, but I feel like it's healthier if I get up at 8 a.m. every day. Like before, like I would I would sleep until like 12 p.m., like noon, and then stay up until, like, it's not that good, man. Um, if you want, I'll just drop in the link from the guy. This should be this is his live stream. I will probably go over there and thank him one more time. Maybe, I don't know. I thanked him already. Maybe I'll do it again. If you want to check that out with me, it would be cool, I guess, to do like a little mini raid, more or less. I don't know. And yeah, tomorrow is probably Dark Souls 2, though. Like, I have to play Dark Souls 2 again. Just, I don't know. For some reason, the Dark Souls 2 streams always go insane on YouTube as well. I checked it and thank you so much, dude. So I can kind of give back. I don't know. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Maybe, I guess, if you're in school, then maybe not. It's unfortunate, but I'll probably stream until 4 or 5 p.m. again tomorrow. So I assume we see each other. Bye bye. It was so much fun. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. It was so much fun hanging out again after this long time. Have a good one. Bye bye.